God, she will wait for you. God is so faithful and patient. Yes, you gotta see every single time you need him. I promise he'll be right there. Want you to believe if you get up on your knees, he can wipe away every tear.
Hi, you guys. Thank you so much for visiting the channel, embracing the experience. Y'all like, share, and subscribe. If you would like to donate to the channel, the link to my Cash App is in the description box. If you want to purchase my journal, the link to my Amazon account where you can purchase the journal is also in the description box, okay? So as I stated before in the previous video, y'all, something happened with the ebook where I have to update it because it included files that you guys would have to print off in order to use, and Amazon is changing its policies when it comes to that. So I have to redo that ebook, but it will be available soon. As well as the hardcover portion, there are some things that I have to fix with the hardcover portion, but it as well, the hardcover version of the journal will be available as well on Amazon. So y'all stay tuned, but you can still order the paperback version on Amazon right now as we speak, if that's something that you're interested in, right? So with that being said, God, you know what? Nothing that you do is going to be able to replace God in your life. Nothing that you do will be able to replace God in your life. I don't care who you run to, what man or woman you run to. I don't care what substance you run to, and y'all know what I'm talking about. I don't care how much you work out. I don't care how much you put your focus into your career, your education. All those things are good. Investments, bettering yourself any way that you can. All those things are good, right? But nothing, and I mean to tell you, nothing is going to replace the love of God. Nothing is going to replace the covering that God will provide for you, that comfort. Because let me tell you, life has its ups and downs. And it's going to be some times when you're going to feel like, dang, the whole world is against you, right? But understand this, God is always going to be your rock and your fortress. God is always going to be that strong foundation that you can run to, that you can depend on, that you can cry out to in a time of trouble, that you can rejoice with when it ain't nobody there to rejoice with you, that you can share all your dreams and aspirations. And he's going to be like your diary. He's going to be like the love of your life. He's going to be like that close sibling that you never had. He's going to be like that mother or that father that you never had. You understand? So I just wanted to give this message to you guys as a reminder. Nothing that you do, good or bad, is going to be able to replace God in your life. Nothing that you do, good or bad, is going to be able to replace God in your life. I don't care, like I said before, how much money you make, what kind of substance you might partake in, who you got as a husband or wife or girlfriend or a boyfriend. It could be your children, your family, friends, colleagues, your career, your job, whatever it is that you run to, whatever it is that you doing, that you trying to replace with God, it is not going to replace God in your life. And the quicker that you can figure that out, the quicker that you can understand that, the better things will be for you. I done ran from God for so long, only to end up right back in a place where I realized that nothing that I did worked. Nothing that I did was ever able to replace that void that I had in my heart, replace that void that I had in my spirit. God was the only thing that was able to fulfill me and to replace that void that I had in my heart. You know what I'm saying? And it's like the more and more you run from God, the more and more you're delaying yourself, because at the end of the day, you're going to end up having to come back to him anyway. So I love you guys. Like, share, and subscribe. Don't run from God. Don't run from your calling. Don't run from your assignment. You got to push through. It's going to be a lot of distractions. It's going to be a lot of people, a lot of things that's going to try to come up and get your mind off of God, try to put you in a state of fear, trying to put you in a state of anxiety and not knowing this and not knowing that, and trying to keep your head worrying about things that don't matter instead of working on your assignment, instead of working on your calling, instead of moving closer to God. And that's what he don't want. That's why anytime you have a worry, anxiety, something is bothering you, instead of going to go pick up that bottle, instead of going to go run to that D-man, instead of going to run into that tree man, instead of running to that job, which we all need jobs, instead of running to that education, nobody's fault in the education, right? But what I'm saying is put God first. Run to him first. You understand what I'm saying? Like I don't know how to emphasize this enough. Run to God first. Because nothing is going to be able to take his place. Nothing is going to be able to fulfill you the way God can. So I love you guys. Like, share, and subscribe. Peace.
Calling me up like the first day. This ain't no first aid. Yeah, you making me new today in the best way.